What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video. And today I don't have as many deals. I'm trying to do a quick video because I'm exhausted. Now, first up, I want to just say if you get any value from my video today, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. It really helps get the word out, helps the community out with other deals after, of course, you bought your stuff. Go ahead and share the deals, spread the Christmas holiday joy, and also consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell. I do this not just during the holidays, but all year round. So first up, I talked about this deal yesterday at Home Depot, the angle grinder with the 9 amp hour battery, and this is their big boy with the trigger, 269, right? Very good deal, but it dawned on me today like, hey, you know what? Let me check Acme Tools because Acme Tools price matches, which here we don't need the price match. And plus, Acme Tools is affiliated with Rakuten. Now, if you don't know, Rakuten, retail me not. They are cashback extensions. They're free to sign up. And if you use my link with Rakuten, you'll get a bonus $40 cash back. Link is in the description. You got to use the link, though. Otherwise, you'll just get 2% cash back. But even if you've already redeemed and got your $40 or your $30, let's see what Retail Me Not is doing. Only 1% cash back, so forget them. 2% cash back. 2% cash back is better than nothing. And I do believe, all right, so I was able to get an extra $10 off using the promo code LFARM10. So make sure you use that promo code LFARM10. You can look at Retail Me Not, and the code is going to be right here at the bottom. So there you go. Moving on. I want to talk about this yesterday. Ohio Power Tool has the free 8 amp hour starter kit, their core 18 volt, so it's their high output battery, along with a bare tool. So if you buy a bare Pro Factor tool from Bosch over at Ohio Power Tool, you get this kit for free. And I just wanted to say, I highly recommend this drill. It's a little top heavy, it's a little bigger, it's a lot bigger than the Milwaukee, in my opinion. And this handle here is, to me, unnecessarily long. It's unnecessarily long. Look at that. That's exactly how it looks in person. But this drill has a lot of tricks up its sleeve. It has angle detection to make sure you drill straight. It also has a Bluetooth module that you can purchase from Amazon. I got it for $18. And you can control everything from your cell phone. You could turn the anti-rotation on and off. And this anti-rotation works really good. Actually, some might find it a little too sensitive, and you can just turn it off from here. The balance, the ergonomics is really good. Very powerful drill. Actually, as far as specs goes, best in class. 1,330 inch-pounds. I believe the Flex advertises 1,400, but, you know, Flex advertises stuff. But generally, all the Bosch Pro Factor stuff has overperformed. You can check out the impact wrench on the Torque Test channel to actually beat the Milwaukee 2767. And yeah, very high quality, well built drill. So if you in the Bosch line or considering the Bosch line, you're getting a lot for your money because this battery alone is $200, and it's their big boy charger along with their big boy drill. Moving on. Okay, someone asked me about hacksaws yesterday. They wanted to know about some deals on hacksaws. First off, if we go and we look at this hacksaw right here, we see it's on sale for $169. This is the M18 fuel. And again, the hacksaw, they wanted Milwaukee specifically. You can obviously go with other brands, and they're called one-handed reciprocating saws. But let's just talk about the hacksaw because that's specifically what he asked about. Now, first of all, there are 4 different ones from Milwaukee. You have your M18 fuel, you have your regular M18, you have your M12 fuel, and you have your regular M12. Now, which one you should get depends on what you're going to use it for. To me, if you want one that's going to be able to do almost everything, and you are not a plumber, but you might have some plumbing jobs occasionally, you want the M18 fuel. It's going to do everything. It has the longest stroke. You can do little small branches outside without a whole bunch of vibration, and it'll work pretty good. Not pretty good. It'll work very well. If you are a plumber, get the M12 fuel. The M12 fuel, because it's going to do pipe just fine, but you're not going to be cleaning up any yard material or anything like that. All right, so yeah, we have it over here as a starter kit. You can select and add a free gift. And once you do that, let's go and see what it breaks down to be. Okay, it breaks down to be $91.39. But you might want to consider keeping all this for, for 199. You're getting a whole lot for your money. You got two 5 amp hour batteries. This alone, it really is $200. And that hacksaw is normally 169. So it's on sale right now for 169. Maybe you might want to consider keeping it, especially if you don't have any batteries. The 5 amp hour batteries are pretty good. Not pretty good, they're very good. Now, as far as the M18 goes, that's the M18. M12 goes, there is a kit right now with a buy one, get one. And, it comes, I think, a battery. Now, it comes with the high output battery. Now, you're going to want at least an XC battery for this, but it does come with one. And honestly, I would just pay the 179 and just keep everything because it comes with that new high output 2.5 amp hour battery, which is going to give you that small footprint. This does make the tool a lot bigger. This 4 amp hour battery. Use the 2.5 amp hour battery. Just keep it because that battery is $79 itself. So you're basically getting all this for $100. And this will be a very compact, powerful tool. So when you're in your little tight nooks and crannies as a plumber, you won't need anything else. This has a pretty short stroke though, but that's fine for little pipe, small pipe, stuff like that. Moving on, going back, I want to talk about this regular M18 for $79. Right now, Milwaukee has a lot of tools that are decent for $79 across the board. Now this, uh, you can keep tracking it, but usually when they first put them up is when you're going to see the little glitches. But last year, this was $79 on a buy one get one on accident. People was able to grab it for like $30. I was one of them, and I could say that it works pretty good, man. I use this in a yard, and it works good. Don't let the picture fool you. It's humongous, but it works really good. So, if you don't want to spend all the extra money, don't. But honestly, if I could go back, I would. If I go back, I'm still keep and get this for $30. But if I had to just pay regular price, I would consider swinging upward and getting the fuel version, especially for $90. I would definitely do that. So moving on. Hopefully that helped. All right, and we have the Home Depot deal of the day today. Let's go run through that. It's a lot of automotive stuff. I don't like this kit at all for 169. These two brush things could be had for 149. And just because they're brush doesn't mean they're bad. They're actually pretty powerful. So it's just they're 149. They're basically just charging you $20 for this little kit here. That's not a deal. um, they have these portable jump starters. 136 for this one. $87 for the 600 peak amp. But let me tell you what I would prefer. And I had this for a couple years now. This Tac Life. This is the one I have. $80. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. This is a newer one, the T8 Pro. I think this is just the T8, and I have the T8. They have a T8 Pro, and it's on sale for $51.65, and it's only $57. I never quite understood that, but 1200 amps peak. This one is 800 amps peak, the one I have. And let me just tell you something. I've only charged this thing like 2 times in life since I've owned it, and I've jumped. I can't tell you how many cars, how many times. I have 7 vehicles, and I don't drive very much, so I'm always needing to jump. I'm pretty much like I walk to the car knowing it's probably gonna need a jump, and this is what I use. It jumps it easily every single time. Now I open this one up because it has 1 star review, but when you click it, the reviews change. And for your reading pleasure, let's go look at those 1 stars just to see what people had to say. First one, Christine said, I purchased this for our boat, only used it 2 times and now it won't recharge. Junk. I believe that. I believe she could have possibly got a lemon there. I believe it. Oh, let me address this. You see Rakuten popped up. So the $40 still, is a thing. Now it'll tell you got to look at the different categories though. And make sure automotive, you got to look for automotive in here. So there's no automotive 5%. So they'll give you 5% cash back on this in addition to the $40 if you're new. So maybe go on ahead and get that big boy. But let's just look at the reviews again. This Tac Life T8 Pro not work. Not working on my Sienna 2013. I bought this last year, never used. However, when I needed a couple weeks ago. It's not working at all. Even it says 100% full. Don't waste your money. This sounds to me, I was going to say the way they wrote this, they probably don't know English well and they probably don't know how to read the instructions. What you got to do to jump it, let's go back to the picture right here. So you have to plug this in, you got to turn it on. Sometimes mine is weird. It could be in the switch could be off, but when you plug this in, it turns on anyway. You connect these properly, the red to red, positive to positive, then the negative to negative, even though it has a lot of safety features that it won't spark or do anything crazy. Even if you mix them up, it won't jump it. It'll sense that and it'll just give you a little warning light on here. Then you push this button, and once this starts flashing, you got to make sure if it's not connected right, it won't do it. You're going to push this button, and it's going to start flashing green. And within that 30 seconds, you need to go start the car. So, okay, so they probably not doing it right, and so I wouldn't believe that. Junk never got the charge. Maybe I could believe that too, that's a possibility. This one, mistake, could not get it to charge my 12-volt lawnmower battery. Yes, that was a mistake you made. It's not a charger, it's a jumper. Ignore that. Please save your money. Pure garbage. Never worked. The only thing worse than this defective product was because of service. That's not. What was the problem, sir? See, if you don't say what the problem was, I don't believe you. So these two seem to say about the same thing, and that's a possibility. So when you first get it, make sure it charges. All right. So moving on, this is what I recommend. It's less money. It's really small. Has a flashlight on there. Compass. It can be charged from the cigarette lighter. It can be charged obviously in the house. It can charge other devices, so this could charge your cell phone and everything. It has extra ports. Now I don't know if this one can do that, but I know this one does. So this could, it's like USB out, and it could charge your devices. Very, very, I mean, good thing to have. If I had deep, deep, deep pockets like that, I'd buy a whole bunch of them and just keep them in every single car. Moving on. All right, so let's talk about these. This is, I don't like this at 189. It's like, Chris, you just said, yeah, but this is all M12 stuff, and they're all the base model brush joints. I would not. That stroke on this reciprocating saw is short. It's probably a half inch. You want the longer the stroke, the better. And yeah, I'm going to leave my jokes alone. So moving on, this is a good deal. You got your fuel saws all here, and again, it's a reciprocating saw. And you have this impact wrench y'all love so much. Again, I don't know why. It has beautiful LEDs, but that's where it stops. Ergonomics suck on this thing. And it only does 250 foot-pounds of loosening and tightening. And the Makita, for the less money, does 430. It's better. Even the DeWALT does more. It's not quite, the DeWALT costs the same though. But the Makita is cheaper, and the Makita's better. But this is still a good deal. This is normally $219. This is normally $200, and you get two 6 amp hour high output batteries. Good deal. This right here is also a good deal. I talked about this yesterday, how a lot of people were getting them. It was hit or miss, and so a lot of people felt like this 3/8 one was underpowered. Then some people was like, nah, we're good for me. And it dawned on me yesterday. I was like, we were probably all using the wrong battery. I mean, I know I was using a regular CP 2.0 battery. It's like, yeah, dude, you need that XC battery to pull the beans out of this thing. And this comes with a high output battery, and I think that's why Milwaukee is pairing them like that. Because look, you do need at least an XC battery, and this is going to be perfect because it's going to still have that low profile, and it's going to hopefully produce get all the power out of this thing. It's like 220 foot-pounds loosening, and again, this over here, the legit impact wrench is 250. That don't make any sense. So you've got to better off getting this. So anyway, moving on again. Yo, check this out, everybody. Bosch. We not at Lowe's. This is a Home Depot website. Bosch. When did that happen? And I'm happy to see it. Carry more Bosch stuff. I like that new Profactor line. I love it. I love the Profactor line. Every tool I've touched from the Profactor line has been excellent. Okay? Excellent. Best in class. I love it. I want to see more of that because that was usually just a Lowe's thing. Yeah, Home Depot. Okay, so this looks like it's a good deal, right? You get the Milwaukee 3/8 inch drive along with the screwdrivers. But here's the thing with the screwdrivers, though. Again, these are kind of flimsy. Let's go ahead and open it up because I hate how it disappears when I talk about it. These are kind of flimsy, okay? They don't have the strike plates on the bottom. So the ones that have the strike plates that have metal tips on the back and it'll be flat. so you can whack it with a hammer just fine, and it's going to be thicker steel. I like those better for just your Phillips and flathead screwdrivers. Now, on the flip side, the other things I like from Milwaukee is, like I mentioned earlier, their the electrician's screwdriver sets. I like those as well because they handle 1,000 volts and they're insulated and all of that. But if you just want regular screwdrivers, I mean, yeah, these are going to be machined well, but paying $30 for these is no, that's way too much because you can get this for $99. So you're paying $30 for these, it ain't worth that. So don't do that. That's not a good deal. This is not bad. It's a 24-inch level with this little small torpedo one. The torpedo is definitely magnetic. It's going to have on one side this metal side, and it's a very strong magnet, very very strong magnet. Again, now see here again. Now over here, you have the same set, and these two fastbacks are $20 right now. So you're basically paying an extra. Here you're only paying $20 for the same screwdriver set, right? So again, it makes no sense to pay 30 with that mechanic set earlier we just looked at. And going through a little bit more, you have your gear wrench ratcheting, but I think I showed you this is a 32 piece though. The other one was I think it was a 90 tooth ratcheting set from Northern Tool, a 90 tooth ratcheting wrench set, and it was like an 18 piece from Northern Tool. I like this 32 piece for $99 though, and that other one was like $89. For extra $10, you get 32 pieces, but it's 72 tooth. Still not bad. I mean, obviously 90 will be better, and that just means how far you have to swing this back to get that extra click. So 92, the more teeth, the less swing you have to do to get it to turn. So the higher the tooth, the better it is in tight places. But this is still not bad. And I'll just leave a link to this page. You guys can go through and explore. It's not a ton of deals to get too confused. You go into it knowing what you want, you'll be all right. All right, so this looks like a Husky set. It is with the torque wrench. Okay, so I don't know, like even this right here, this pick set. I don't know why they're not like it just says dual material, but it's a gear wrench. $26 to me is too much for this. I would like to see this at $19. $19 would be a good deal, and you use these; they come in handy. This is not a real comprehensive set though. Milwaukee has a real good set with all types of swivels and turns, but this is not, this is too much money. This is too much money. And that is pretty much it for Home Depot there. Moving on, we're almost done. I wanted to talk about this is a special buy over at Lowe's. This Bosch kit. Now I talked about a kit yesterday for $149. It was a hammer drill and the Bosch Freak 1800 with two 2 amp hour batteries for $149. This right here is a drill. I don't believe it's a hammer drill. No, it's not. Yeah, no, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So this is a hammer drill, but this is a 1600 Bosch Freak. This Freak is terrible. The 1800 is the one you want. Okay, don't buy this. This was not good. It's weak. It's really underpowered. It's not Pro Factor again. That's why it's weak. But yeah, no modes, none of that. It's weak. I don't like it. But this set does come with four amp hour high output batteries though. These are all 4 amp hour batteries. So you could still get this kit. You know what I'm saying? You still get this kit and be pretty happy. It's not bad with them batteries. Now, if these are 2 amp hour batteries, I'd be like, yeah, nah, forget it. But this is 4 amp hour batteries, and that's kind of saying a lot. So I'm gonna just leave that there. Let you decide what you need and don't need. And again, Lowe's is affiliated with Rakuten, so here you go. You get your 2% cash back plus that $40. That might sweeten that deal quite a bit. Coming on over here to Northern Tool. Now you do need to consider shipping for this. You could get this. You could add something else to the cart, make it $1, and then take that off, and it ends up being like $94. Let's just go ahead and play with it and see if we could do that. It does still work. So we got the total down to $81. And now if we look at the shipping options, man, they charging money for those glasses, $17. It's still cheaper than $99 though, and it's still cheaper than Home Depot. So you could play around with it. You don't have to add. You could find something that's cheap that maybe has, you know, free shipping or something like that. Play around with it. So there you go. There. Remember that promo code 280-577. So anyway, hopefully this video was helpful. I will see you guys probably Monday. I'm taking tomorrow off. Bye.